And we're live.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Do you see me standing here?
Something, something. I don't know. Who is that? What artist is that?
That's not an artist. It's Zoe 101.
Oh yeah. Did you watch the sequel movie that came out on Paramount?
Yeah, I tried, bro. That shit was that.
Yeah. Oh wow, you committed.
Yeah, bro. I tried to do it for the culture. There was no culture to be found.
Wait, did you? How much of it did you watch?
Too much. The whole thing. It was on. After a while, it was just on. It was just on. I cooked
Oh my
myself.
god,
I cooked myself, bro. It's fine.
that's so funny. Okay.
Um, random tangent. So what's good, y'all? Welcome to the first ever Moon Piece
Peace.
One Piece chapter live reaction. Well, not live reaction. We already read this already, but breakdown, read through, review per se.
Yeah,
I'm your co-host Corey, and we have Daniel
Danny.
San. Second time ever streaming in his life now. Two for
Boom.
two.
I'm a
If you
vet.
guys want to see us talk about Love Island, run it up.
House of Dragon.
House of the Dragon, we may do that. This last episode is actually kind of
I haven't finished it yet.
uh,
Now we
it's
got to the point where everybody's getting Rhaenyra's food from the ships, and people
yeah,
are like losing it.
like you know
Like
what it
toilet
is, bro?
paper during the pandemic. People are
It be
going
s-
crazy.
it be slow, and then like it don't get good till the last 10 minutes,
Mm.
and the
Yeah, I
and
feel
the
that.
and the Damon his little side quest he's on.
That boy's looking for Jesus. He's looking for salvation.
I don't even know, bro. But enough of that. Before we get into this breakdown, we're going to go page by page. We are going to be reading through, taking turns, going through chapter 1121 of the One Piece Why. Make
Of
sure
the
you
what?
subscribe. The One Piece Why.
Oh, because you trailed off at the end there. I thought you were waiting for me to say something.
Nah. Make sure y'all subscribe, notification bell, hit a like, leave a comment. Let us know your thoughts on this chapter. So, Danny, without any further ado,
Let's get
let's
in the
get
color.
into this. Let's get into this cover page, bro. Oda's a nasty boy.
I mean, he put Best Girl Nami up on the front page, and everybody is literally all up on her. I don't think I've
What?
ever seen Sanji closer to his girl than now.
Bro, I mean, I like that Nico Robin is protecting a little bit of the side area.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Chopper, innocent as always, right? Can't really be mad at that. Frankie, what are you doing there?
Yeah. Oh wow, he's coming from a gentle spot.
Frankie, what are you doing over there, Frankie?
He's refilling his cola, bro. He's
I
got
don't
to
know,
get the
man.
juices.
He's cheating on Robin. I don't like that. I
Brooks
don't
in
like that.
primetime location to follow his passion.
I mean, he definitely Zoro's definitely getting feet pics.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's over here trying to beat his high score in Fruit Ninja.
Yeah. Jinbei
Look,
lurking. Jinbei lurking.
yeah, I
Jinbei
see
look
those
kind of like
eyes.
a Jinbei kind of look like a creep.
Yeah, he's kind of giving that creepy uncle at the bodega.
Yeah, bro. It's kind of sus there, bro. But Oda
But I'm gonna
definitely
let it
cooked it
slide.
off. I'm gonna let it slide because he did cook with this one. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh, I feel like this is like the baddest he ever drew Nami. I was like, jeez.
I don't know about that, but that's okay. I like the color. I like the use of colors that he did. I like the way he did the one piece on the left hand side,
Yeah.
splitting it from top to bottom, and then the color palette. I think it's just really nice.
Word. All right. So let's move on from there. We'll go to the next page.
I just realized that there's no title page with like Yamato's journey.
Well, that's because it's replaced with this.
Yeah. Does
You don't
it?
get
Is it always like that?
yeah, you don't get both.
Oh,
You
interesting.
either
Okay.
get the color spread or you get a cover story or a request. I,
Bet.
the fan request. So I'll take the first page and then you take the next page. All right.
Yeah, let's go.
Chapter 1121, the upheaval of the era. Let's see. So they're firing cannons. They're saying stop them. Watch out for the claws. I gotta zoom in, boy. I'm blind. I'm blind. I can't see.
I got those Warby Parkers on, bro.
Word. They're poison. Don't touch them. See, we got the giants backing them down here. We're trying not to touch them, but the attacks are too fierce. He just keeps coming down to the very end. And then you got Bonnie sitting here looking kind of like constipated, bro.
Constantly. That's her doing her best, bro.
She's here kind of constipated. So like, what's the deal with your boy Saturn and his claws, bro? They poisonous or not? Because Chopper takes it.
He's giving Tentacruel vibes. You know,
Bro.
he's reached his mega evolution.
Bro, but how poisonous can they be, bro? Because Chopper tanked it with a guard point.
And I feel like these giants are using wooden shields to block them.
Like, what
must have been wooden shields from the Atom Tree or something.
Bro, where is the steel?
Yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, they're a little behind. I'm very surprised to see Bonnie back in the Gear 5 form, though.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to kind of kick back her right into it right away. Kind of thought she was going to be gassed a little bit longer. But, I mean, she does look gassed. So,
yeah, she's struggling.
Can't hold it there. So, not much here on this chapter. We want to move on to the next chapter.
Yeah.
I mean, next chapter, next page.
Yeah, next page. It's looking like Saturn's ready to take that hit from Luffy. Luffy swipes one of the claws away as it swipes onto Bonnie. And Bonnie's over here huffing and puffing. And then eventually in the next panel, she's full Gear 5 form. She's feeling free. She's feeling herself. You're seeing that doom in the background, and Saturn's like, Nani?
Nani?
Bonnie. She's over here gasping for air because, you know, it's all about that smoke. It's on site with Saturn. And Luffy's over here, you know, biggest hype man. You got it. Let's go, Bonnie. You can do it. Trying to hype her up, bro.
A light little gun buddy.
Gun buddy. So yeah, she's getting ready to throw hands in this page, and Luffy is clearly, you know, wingmanning it for her.
Word. You want to take the next thing too? So we'll just like swipe by through. Yeah.
Here we go, right back to Vegapunk's message. One day, the memories of the Void Century will be recalled, and mark my words. That
can I say something? Can I say something with this Vegapunk message, bro?
How's it still going?
It's still going, right? I'm not mad. Like I think it's frustrating because maybe we're just I know we're too in the weeds, right? The average One Piece fan is not as much in the weeds as us. So like not remembering everything, maybe not piecing all these things together and putting the puzzle together. Like, is that Always Sunny board? I get it. But I think because we know all this stuff already, we already came to a lot of these assumptions and theories. I'm just here like,
true,
bro. You just telling us stuff that we already knew, but okay, I guess the world knows now.
He's over here giving us a final exam essay when all we want is the spark notes.
Now, I am glad it's going, like the message has been going along with action. You know what I mean? Or things are happening while the message is going on.
It's not just him drinking a cup of coffee.
Yeah, if it was just like straight like backstory, like just long ass backstory, like actions are happening. We're like switching between a lot of different like timelines while the story's being told.
Yeah, so that's a plus side.
Yeah.
Mark my words, that day is coming. The sinking of the world's continents was a man-made disaster brought about by weapons, which by someone's design still exist today. So you're seeing people celebrate listening to Vegapunk's message. You're seeing Shirahoshi and Vivi listening to it, and then you got that girl from Skypiea just, you know, running errands.
Conus. Yeah, that's Conus. You got
You
Conus.
Remember her name? Wow, I'm usually good with names, but that I would have never, bro. You could have.
Nah, they got Calgara in the back, and then we got Conus right there. Remember, I also played a One Piece card game, bro. So like,
okay,
it refreshes me. What the fact that seeing the cards and stuff, like, I know way more side character names than I knew before playing the game. 100%.
Yeah, you could have given me a multiple choice, bro. I would have lost.
Even my boy Andrew has a way easier time because he started playing the card game first and then started watching. So like he has a way easier time remembering who characters are because he's seen the picture before. Mm-hmm. He doesn't know and sees the name in his head. He's just playing the game like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna play this cost Urashima. Bro didn't know who Urashima was for like since the beginning of the game.
That's crazy. What a way to get into it.
He just got to episode 1000. It's been a year and a half.
Good for him. Welcome to Wano. You made it.
He made it. But one thing I'll say here that's interesting is the fact that like he's talking about like the ancient weapons essentially, right? And Shirahoshi, we already know like the connection with Shirahoshi, right? And then Vivi, you know, the connection with Vivi is Alabasta. The fact that it said that, you know, we knew since then, well, Nico Robin knew since then that it was located in Wano, but that's where that poneglyph was. So that's the connection for Vivi. But I'm waiting for my boy now because why we cut the Skypiea? There's 3 weapons, right? And for some reason, this third panel is talking about showing Skypiea.
And who are those people in the background? They're just
that's the people that's there. That's Kalgara, the dude.
Oh yeah, and I notice the guy on the left. I don't know who that is though.
Yeah, those are just like I think regular townspeople, but that's Kalgara, the dudes that was like part of that rebel army, and Iconius. But like the fact that we cut to Skypiea, so like I still believe Eno might come back.
Right? Oh no, I'm praying for it.
And
if he don't come back up,
I feel like what he was trying to do when he was trying to sink the Verth with like his like Arc Maxim shit, looks very similar to what was used in the Lucia.
With like the big ray things shooting it down,
coming down. It's very reminiscent to how it looks when Enel was like trying to like sink the Verth back into the sea and shit.
Hey, that's a good theory. We'll never know.
I don't know.
But would that imply that Enel? Wait, how did Enel make his ship? Do you think maybe he had access to Pluton blueprints and like base his ship off of that? Because I'm also of the mindset that the weapon that Emu has is not Uranus. I don't know why everybody thinks it's Uranus. I still think it's Pluton.
Okay.
Because like remember, Pluton is a battleship that can destroy entire islands. Why would Uranus be the same thing?
So maybe the Arc Maxim is based off Pluton.
Maybe.
Because Frankie never even saw the Arc Maxim. So he wouldn't even.
Oh, yeah, true. But then maybe if Enel comes back one day on the Arc Maxim, Frankie's going to clock that and be like, wait a minute.
Hey.
How'd you do this?
Hey. Super.
Because what if like the Emu's, the world government's Pluton is just chilling in the sky because that's just where it resides. And Enel just happened to come by it one day and he couldn't destroy it and he couldn't take it over. But yeah, I don't know. That's a theory.
A game theory.
I'm not going to fall down that rabbit hole right now.
Word. All right. So let's move on to the next set of pages.
All
right. We cut back to Vegapunk. The machinations of history and fate seem to insist upon the obliteration of those last descendants of rare races. And then we cut to Kuma, who he's asking Kuma, are you a buccaneer? What makes my blood different from other people's? And then we cut to Marco thinking about what Whitebeard was telling him about it being like a land of gods up in Merijois. But then we also cut to King, a Lunarian. You know, they're saying that they hear the government pays $100 million for tips on their kind. And then we cut to Puddin. And it says, like, look, she's got 3 eyes. So this panel here, we're talking about gods, right? These ancient races. And we already know, like, the Lunarians are special. We know why Puddin's special, right? We know.
Maybe, like, Pudding's people were like oracles.
Well, like, think about how the big deal that Big Mom was trying to make, because, like, Puddin can read a poneglyph.
Yeah,
it's
she
just
probably has like the voice of all things or something.
She has to unlock an ability. There's something that has to happen with her eye. That's what Big Mom was trying to push.
She's got to decrystallize her pineal gland.
I don't even know what that means, bro.
What they say, that's your 7th chakra. That's your 3rd eye. It's your pineal glands. All right, we're not even gonna get into that.
I don't even know. I don't even know. Stay on task.
Yeah.
So we're talking about ancient races here. So like we're talking about the 3-eyed tribe, we're talking about Lunarians, we're talking about the Buccaneers. But I never considered. I was like, oh, maybe Whitebeard is also a Buccaneer.
Yeah, he's probably a Buccaneer bastard.
He got the same chin as Kuma. Look at this panel. He had the same chin.
Wow. Oh, the crimson chin strikes again.
Yo, Chelsea from Love Island is back. Not Love Island.
Love is blind.
Back
I
again.
wasn't even talking about that.
Back at it again with the white vans.
Back at it again. I like it. Okay, that's really he could be a Buccaneer.
Yeah, because like it's referencing like when just like when he was telling Marco about it. But just a thought here.
Yeah.
All right, so continuing on, we see the Giants in the acknowledging that it's Nika. I don't know why they talking about me like that. Watch out, Miles. Let's see, Bonnie. If there's one score I have to settle, it's with you. And then your boy Saturn with that mimicry, a pale imitation. Luffy really is on hype man shit. He's just like, get him.
Get him.
Get
He's
him.
barking.
Don't
He's like,
stop.
Bonnie's got that dog in her.
Kicking away the tentacles and all that. Like Bonnie's trying to lock in. He's having a good old time. Luffy's giggling all over the place, and Bonnie's just trying to lock in.
Yep. Luffy's trying to team up. He's trying to gang up on Saturn right now.
Word. All right, let's move on.
Next page, where you got a quick flashback of Kuma just got his shit rocked.
Yo, when this gets animated, bro,
it's gonna be so sad. Kuma's backstory, man.
It's gonna break people. We definitely have to live react to that.
I always thought Robin and Law's backstory was hands down the worst, but nah, Kuma's might take it, man.
I mean, definitely top 5: Kuma, Robin, Law, Sanji, Senor Pink.
Senor Pink. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think I'd give it to Chopper over Senor Pink.
Nah, hard boiled. Hard boiled, bro.
Kuma's hard boiled right now after that beating. He's on the floor, huffing and puffing. Saturn's over here thinking your only options are slavery and death. History itself chose them for you. Bonnie's in her tears right now because she had full access to those memories, saying you'll pay for what you did to my daddy. He'll show up and save you. And so do Hero. Wait. Oh, no. Oh, this is the double page. And for what you did to my mom. And you got Kizaru over here with the 3-dot text bubble.
Kizaru, he's down bad. He is down.
Literally.
Bro. Like the Sabodi get back was real here.
I was wondering what this man was up to. And he's been wallowing.
Honestly, I almost feel kind of bad for him.
I don't.
Damn, son.
No, I like Kizaru. I really do. But, I mean, he kind of has this coming, man.
Yeah, he deserved it. They it's almost like, did you feel bad for Kid with the Shanks thing?
No, he asked for it. Kid asked for it. He literally did. He's like, I didn't even get to see him that last time, so I'm going to definitely see him this time.
Bro, he said, no, he asked for it.
I'm pretty sure even Killer's like, yo, you know where we're going, right?
He said it. He was like, it's not going back.
Yeah, Kid had to get humbled one more time. I guess Wano wasn't enough for him.
Cooked.
I performed a chemical experiment on your mother. Bonnie's over here still saying you people aren't gods, but gods do exist, and so do heroes. I wish we could have lived together as a family. There were many times I wanted to die if I had to be alone.
Yeah, but Bonnie the new Deku?
No, bro. Bonnie's actually got a reason to cry. Why was Deku ever crying, bro?
Chill.
Why?
Chill,
for what reason?
Chill.
I didn't have powers?
Chill.
Go be a cop. Go be a doctor. You could say no, bro. Bonnie actually had. You compare Bonnie's backstory to Deku's. Deku seems like the most privileged person in the world.
Chill.
Don't even.
No, this is for One Piece, Daddy.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. But I won't die. I'm going to live because they wanted me to be alive. And then you got Kuma and Ginny. Did that ever happen? Kuma and Ginny both saying thank you, Bonnie, for being born.
Nah, this is just a vision.
I thought so. And then here you got the perfect setup, that beautiful
panel. Cooked. He cooked here, bro.
Both of them, that Gear 5 aesthetic on both of them just looks so good.
It's too clean, bro.
Luffy's just ready to throw hands. He's like, yeah, boy, you know what time it is?
Like, she big mad, and he's over here cheesing.
Yeah. Luffy just wants to fight.
So,
Saturn's still saying over here like insects, vermin. Like, bro, you know what's about to go how?
I've never really asked you where you stand on this, right? Bonnie for Straw Hat, where are you for that? Like, are you like, is like that what you ultimately want, or do you have some other preferences? Because I always think that Luffy's gonna get one more crew member, right? Because he said 10 crewmates. I don't know if he's dumb and he didn't include himself or not in that 10.
I hope he didn't. I would still love Yamato to join the crew, because then that'll just be the beefiest crew you could ever possibly have.
Yes, having the child of a Yonko, come on.
Especially like an Oni, that would just make sense. Like to have so many people in his crew of like different life forms.
Yeah.
Bonnie, I think Bonnie needs to be with the Revolutionary Army. I don't see her like, what does she really need to like go on this journey with Luffy for? I think at this point it definitely makes more sense for Lilith to go with them, especially after we just got that backstory with Vegapunk and Clover, and Vegapunk being like, I don't need to know the past, blah blah blah. But now he's of a different mindset, like, okay, I need to know the past in order to understand the present and the future. So it makes sense for Lilith, now that she's also disconnected from Punk Records, to go with them to Laugh Tale to learn the history and complete her knowledge. That makes sense.
Do you think do you think that move that Atlas did is gonna nerf Lilith?
Yeah, for sure. Like Lilith will have her specialties and probably a lot of the current knowledge that she has already, but it's kind of like, you downloaded a bunch of files.
Nerf a little bit. You gotta nerf Lilith a little bit. Can't be full on Vegapunk.
It's like you downloaded a bunch of files onto your laptop before you disconnected from Wi-Fi. Now you don't have Wi-Fi, so you can't look shit up. You just whatever you got here.
And personality wise, it does help that she's like the evil one, right?
The rebel,
the crazy one. Because combat ability is not super crazy, but wants to smoke.
Yeah,
wants to smoke. Yeah. So
wants to rob and pillage.
Yeah. Plus, bro, I shit you not. I dead ass when I streamed when that chapter first came out a while ago, when like Lilith showed up, I was like, nah, Lilith was Straw Hat, bro. I said it that? early, because I was like, it was the most. If there was gonna be one, because we were talking about sailing together and all that other stuff, I was like, it being the evil one has to be is the only one that makes sense.
Yeah, and she's the cutest one too. So
the first one we even meet.
That's true.
Like, kind of got us in this whole mess in a way. I'm just saying.
I would love it. Bonnie, she's good for Fleet. She's good for Fleet, but her ability to control the pacifistas.
She does still have a crew too.
Yeah, but those people want to go home.
Yeah, but like, I can't see realistically like Luffy letting somebody just leave their whole crew like that.
I mean, Frankie left Frankie House.
Nah, but like,
but they pushed.
She don't even know their well-being. They pushed him out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Frankie, you gotta go.
I don't know. Who knows? I could be wrong, right? We'll see.
But Bonnie being able to control the pacifistas just makes more sense to go to the Revolutionary Army.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's go to the next couple pages now. So we cut to Iceberg Summer. If the worst should come to pass, I want you all to take care of yourselves. No matter what should happen. Cut into Judge and Mr.
Fucking Caesar.
Caesar, gangster. I like that.
I love that those two are together.
Oh, so good. So good, bro. It's giving Sanji and Zoro.
Mm-hmm.
And then we cut to the people that Nami got sent to that Sky Island. I forgot the Skyferia, something like that.
Weatheria.
I believe in the intelligence of mankind. I believe in science. Died. Jur died 25 years ago. Whitebeard died 2 years ago. But the fall of these legends was merely the prologue of the new era. You just see all these yokai going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Then Bonnie and Luffy team up move that liberated Nika punch. Clean.
Yep. Got some Hajime no Ippo going on here with the barrage of punches.
Luffy giving her the open path to get a direct hit, blocking all those tentacles from hitting her.
Mm-hmm.
From poisoning her, so she can just get that clean hit, boy. Clean, good combos. That's what also makes it hard. Like, damn, they got combo moves already.
Yeah, that teamwork. The teamwork is there. Can you
They
imagine the
got
video
combo
game?
moves already. And he calls her by her real name. He don't even call Law by his real name.
Oh, he said Bonnie?
He always calls her Bonnie now because he felt bad. He felt mad bad when he said it was cool that
yeah.
Kuma. So he's called her Bonnie since then.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, he never calls people by their name.
He was Thra guy.
Next page, we got Saturn with looking like Swiss cheese with a bunch of holes in him. And
Cooked.
that's just making me think of that episode of The Boys when Tech Knight's talking about making his own holes. It looked like Saturn got Tech Knighted. And now these people who refuse to buckle under any and all suppression. And then you got the Giants cheering. Bonnie's bawling her eyes out. Luffy's just having a good time, running the ones, running his pockets. Yeah, ha ha ha. He blew into pieces. Good job, Bonnie. And then I've heard some people talk about it. They say that Kuma in this panel, his frown just like unfurls a little bit, and it kind of looks like he's smiling in that one.
It's cracked a little bit. It's cracked.
Like if I'm looking at what it was before, where it says "and so do heroes" compared to now, it really does look like he's smiling a little bit. But anyway,
I can see it.
The anime will probably give us more insight. Giants are over here like, look, isn't that your ship? It's the Sunny. And you can see the Sunny flying high above the giant ship. You got Usopp, Chopper screaming for their lives, falling, dying, falling and dying. Jinbei's doing his best. Zoro's prepping to do something. So Vegapunk again is like, they are the ones who are the closest to the truth. Ironically enough, then again, perhaps it was Roger who sent them there. And then that's you.
All right. Honestly, Vegapunk is now starting to cook.
Yeah,
then we cut to the OG. My treasure. It's right where I left it. It's yours if you could. Yo, I'm thinking about that English dub, bro.
Yep.
It's yours if you can find it. I've left everything in the world there. Dreaming. Let's see. We cut to Rayleigh with Shaky rubbing his back because he's just drunk. He don't even care what's going on here.
No.
Looks like we're back at Hachinosu. Woo, Vegapunk. I like the sound of what you're saying. Like the people that was just interested before, they hear that Roger talk and that One Piece talk. They're like, oh, all right, we cooking.
We know what time it is.
The person who winds up with it may not be the one Joy Boy desired, right? So this is what like Roger's note, and then it says, "Is the Commodore crew back yet, or what? I can't just wait around like this." And they cut to the hideout of Blackbeard's island, full of lead, also a Hachinosu or whatever. Then we cut to the Red Force. Looks like they're on the move actually, but Blackbeard's not at full of lead, so that's confirmed.
Mm-hmm. So wait, and also Shanks is drinking. Does that mean he's not even paying attention to the message?
Probably not, because why does he need to pay attention?
Yeah, I guess he knows all the answers.
Yeah, because he's Shanksa. And then we go, we weren't wrong after all, Chairman Buggy. My boy, Buggy for Pirate King.
Buggy for Pirate King.
Buggy for Pirate King. You always find a way to outdo our wildest imagination, because Buggy's about to get glazed right now. Huh? We had no idea the story was this fast. Empty Bluffs Island, we see a Crocodile Mihawk just sick. There's no ceiling to your ambitions.
The look on their faces, they're like,
because the way it's all playing out for my guy Buggy, bro, because they know Buggy was on that crew, and they like, oh, this whole time, and you just what? You really that guy?
Yeah,
you
and the fact that
Shanks.
And the fact that Buggy was just telling Mihawk and Crocodile, like, we got to go for the One Piece, guys. We got to go big. And so I feel like they're also kind of like, man, I can't believe this guy was right.
He was right. Look, they probably sick, like, fuck. My boy Crocodile.
They got that Kevin Hart fucking eat ass face where you're just like.
So this I wasn't prepared. The Marines. We cut to Marine HQ. It cannot happen. We must find it first. Your boy Sakazuki big mad. Then who's going to save the people? Think, idiots. I did not think the Marines were actually going to try on that. Like Sakazuki will be like, nah, we got to find this thing first.
Well, who's saying it? Is it the person it cannot happen, or is it the person who's saying think, idiots?
I think
Or is it,
somebody else is saying, I don't know. Maybe it's not Sakazuki.
it's kind of undetermined. I have no idea. It could be him saying everything.
Yeah, I just assumed. And then we cut to Vegapunk. There is no stopping the tide. The fate of the world now rests in the hands of the one who finds it. Listen,
And then what is that cut to? Is that Egghead in the distance? Yeah, I think so.
It looks like it. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Oda is starting to really lay the path to the end, bro. And
Yeah.
I feel like some people are a little more ambitious in regards to how many more years or at least chapters we have left. So what's your ballpark right now?
I'm comfortable saying another 5 to 7 years. I think that's realistic.
Okay.
Because again, this is taking into consideration he takes if let's say 5 years, he takes a month break every single year.
We get about 30 chapters a year.
Yeah. So 5 years, 120 chapters. That's lowballing it, in my opinion, but I would, yeah.
I could say somewhere around like 5 at this point.
Yeah.
And that's just only because like we're taking into account his health and stuff like that. Not because it's just that much more story. I just think we're just not getting that much more chapters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because of his health. But I think that he could 100% drag this on a lot longer if he was
still busting out like 45 to 50 a year. You know what I mean? It wouldn't take as long. Mathematically in our head, we know it's going to take long because like bro be taking breaks and all that stuff. Bro be taking whole months off.
True. So yeah, it could be 7. Who knows? All I know is I'm gonna be pushing 40 by the time this shit ends.
Facts. All right, so we'll move on to the next page.
What's the last?
This was the last one. This is you right here.
The person who lays claim to the One Piece. Dong.
Bro,
this was a great double spread.
I thought that Oda cooked with the Bonnie and Luffy panel, but then they got to this, and I said, Jesus, take your foot off my neck.
I love seeing the 4 emperors like all.
It's so
like,
clean, bro.
Yeah,
it's so clean.
And the fact that Buggy is up there is just iconic. Love seeing Blackbeard every time he's there. I love seeing him. Great villain, great character. Luffy having fun, and then Shanks just looking studly as ever.
But who is this silhouette?
Oh, the one with the sword.
So is that the other Shanks?
It could be the man marked by flames, who could also be other Shanks. Who knows?
It could be Roxy Zebek. Maybe Roxy Zebek's not even dead.
Maybe it's Golden Lion Shiki.
It's 100% golden. You know who it is? It's my.
No.
It's not a no. It's definitely not. No way. Right?
Imagine, though.
No way.
He comes back for the hunt of the One Piece.
It's Foxy. It's Foxy.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't expect anything less of him.
Honestly, the king of the Davy Bat. The king of the Davy Bat.
Seeing like a lot of people are saying that Kobe being in this panel means that he's also in this race for the One Piece.
Oh yeah, I mean he's essentially leading Sword at this point. But what's interesting to me is showing a kind Kuzan. I'm gonna say Kuzan, whatever.
Yeah.
Showing Kuzan, and he's like part of Blackbeard's crew. Very sus.
I mean, I'm sure even Blackbeard knows that he can't trust Kuzan that much because at the end of the day, just like Luffy's crew, everybody has their own ambitions.
Yeah.
But with Blackbeard's crew, there's just a little more understanding, I guess. Kind of like how Rox's crew, I'm sure, was. So I'm not surprised.
Got Fingerling Garland here and Emu, all of that. Oh, yeah. So
Dragon and Sabo too. That's also a little sus. Like, why are they separate?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like some missions, some. I just don't know what Oda's going to cook up because even the way Egghead has been, I feel like we underestimated what he meant. Like, oh, this person's going to be fighting this person. This person's going to be fighting this person. Like he said, it was going to be a Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
But I think we underestimated to what degree he really meant. Because, bro, the anime only people, they're not even aware they're not about to see Egghead again for like 15 episodes.
Dude, literally like months. They're not going to see Egghead. because Full of Lead's gonna take like 3 episodes.
It's gonna be nothing but gas. Like
Yeah.
nothing but gas.
Sabo running away from Emu and everything. I can't wait to see that animated.
Honesty Impact, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. The Aokiji
Buggy declaring for the One Piece.
Oh yeah, that happens too. Yeah, there's a lot that's about to happen. I'm really excited.
Yeah, they don't even understand. But how do you feel about this chapter overall in regards to, like, you know, pacing, content, all of that?
I think I'll probably give the chapter a solid 8.
Yeah.
We got a great team up between Bonnie and Luffy. Vegapunk declaring the One Piece is real yet again for the 3rd time. Again, just pushing agendas. It's just getting the plot going. I think we're just one step closer to finally leaving Egghead. I'm gonna give it an 8. I had a good time. That moment where Bonnie got her lick back on Saturn, I think was really impactful. And even reading that for me was very emotional.
So one thing I want to also bring up before we close out, because I also agree. I think I'm somewhere at an 8. I had a couple days to think about it. Somewhere around there, right? Do we think Saturn might be the first character to drown if this is a devil fruit user or not? Because not a single person do we know death by drown, devil fruit user. Would it be poetic if Oda saved it for somebody as despicable as him?
I think that
that's if he's a devil fruit user, right? That's only if he's a devil fruit user.
Exactly. I think that's going to be I think that's going to be more telling than him dying, whether or not he survives falling into that water.
Yeah.
Because if he falls into that water and dies, it's like, ha ha ha, ha ha.
And that would be, honestly, I wouldn't even be, that feels so One Piece. Like, I'm like, you know what? He was invincible, but they made him drown.
Yeah.
And that's been the number one weakness. That's the number one weakness we've been waiting to see actually pay dividends in this series.
Yeah.
And for a character they just couldn't beat, and for it to be the water of all things, that, like, right, something so obvious for us. Because remember, you thought the boar was like on the water, and I said, nah, bro, he was tiptoeing.
You were right. Yeah, he was. And I think Saturn, like a Gorosei member dying, could be the major incident that happens in Egghead. Because it's either that or...
And Katarina Devon touched him, remember? So Katarina Devon could change into him.
How? But if he dies, then that kind of takes away from it then. So that he probably won't die.
Who knows? You don't know. You don't know. Blackbeard, bro, this is Blackbeard. This is Black Air Force Energy. We never know what he's capable of or what he's planning.
Yeah. No, there's probably a good reason why they could use Saturn's likeness.
Because they showed that for a reason. We're not going to, it's not Chekhov's gun. You know what I mean? Like, it was shown for a reason.
And I think that would make sense for him to die, because, like, what would be the point of him surviving and then someone else runs the ones with him later on? Like, his whole thing is done.
He has his, in regards to a villain, I think Saturn has been a great villain. Probably one of the best. Immediately came in medicine, makes you immediately hate him. The way he talk is like he think he Frieza, right? He's basically Frieza. Like, I can't even lie. He's a pretty good villain. He's easy to hate, and he's shown to be extremely competent and powerful. And his arc feels kind of wrapped up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So if he died, I'm cool with it.
Because Ethan Barron is a problem.
Ethan Barron, that's Nostro, right?
Yeah, Vince Juro.
Yeah.
Problem.
I think that the other one that was a problem was Mars, who literally got sent away flying. Or that was Mercury. That was Mercury. Yeah.
Yeah, the bird.
He still hasn't come back. Damn, they really sent my man flying.
Team Rocket blasted off again.
Yeah. Sanji's dad's not going to do anything because he's just a worm that can just suck and spit. Pause. And then the boar's not doing anything else. So with Saturn pretty much being out of commission, Mercury being out of commission, yeah, you're right. Nostro, if he got ice powers, he could probably just walk on the water and still chase them.
I mean, he could probably just gallop in the sky. It seems like he's doing a Kempo or whatever.
That's also very true.
Skywalking and shit.
All right, so maybe we'll get another Zoro moment before the arc ends.
I don't know, Zoro on Fraud Watch. Zoro on Fraud Watch.
Yeah, I thought it was a great chapter. Again, I love seeing this double spread of all the 4 emperors. It just really gets my chills down my body. The implication of what's to come.
Definitely solid chapter. We got a break week, but this is our first time doing this. We'll probably do it for like future chapters. Obviously, we try to get some guests, try to make it more fun, so it's not just us two. We don't want to bore you guys all the time. Mix it up a little bit. But how you feeling after your first little One Piece stream, man? You finally made some One Piece content. How you feeling?
This was good. I can't wait to. I'm definitely gonna take more notes for first reactions and stuff, so I know what to bring up and say.
Yeah, first time's always the funniest, right?
I'm gonna get into my theory back soon.
Yeah, bro, just go start getting in the weeds.
I need my injection.
Word. But thank you guys for checking out this stream. For anybody who joined, anybody who watches it later, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, leave us with a like, leave a comment, let us know your thoughts on chapter 1121. Make sure you follow us on all socials as well. Moon Piece Podcast.
Yes, sir.
On that note, y'all, enjoy your life.
Peace.